Okay, so welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the summer camp workshop coach training, as different than the social and build coach training, which some of you will also be participating in on Thursday.
In this next section, I refer to social coaches, and I really mean workshop coaches. So please ignore the reference to social coaches.
Give me a second here. Yep. Anything else?
Hi, I had a question. So for the engineering blowing in the wind, so I think someone mentioned that they had tried things and were seeing like what things work and what don't. So should I also like be building things prior to the actual camp, or and should I also like be gathering materials for this workshop other than the ones provided?
Yeah, I absolutely would. I would test it. I would go out and come up with your concept for a design and get a design that works. So you should not, this is not something you want to necessarily be building with the girls. You want to have your materials ahead of time, and you want to be able to demonstrate to them how, the use of, in particular, the use of like the straw to put the skewer in so that it rotates freely. The concept of the blades and the fact that you couldn't make a solid disc work as a turbine blade, but as soon as you start putting slots in it and you start creating separate blades, now you're actually giving it some ability, some functional ability to turn when the wind hits it. So you need to kind of work through all those issues with yourself so that these are the things that they're going to run into that I'm going to have to help work them through.
Okay, and then for the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star one, the optional one, is that also something that I should like try prior, or I'm building?
I personally would. I'm happy now that I have mine done, that I can demo it and show them, yes, this is how it works. So it needs to be clear in your head how you're going to facilitate that to work. And so, yes, I would try something you can build, but here's the other thing. I used all my materials. So now I got to go back to Home Depot and get a few more, get some more copper tape. So it's one of those things that you want to be able to show them, like how to apply the tape and how to make a turn. Maybe you would want to be able to have enough of your material left so that you could do that. The other thing is, and this is for people who are also building social coaches, this copper tape works great for extending their circuits for their hats, right? So you're going to have some campers that are going to be in the middle of designing or in the process of designing their hats that may be looking, because we only give them 9 wires to be able to do their connection for their hat. They may be looking for other ways to extend their circuits so that they can maybe put a LED out someplace else on a hat. And so this is an option for them to use some of this copper tape, but I wouldn't tell them to scavenge things from this pack until after they've done this activity. So don't steal the copper tape until you make sure that this activity works, and then they can go raid their copper tape supply. Pipe cleaners, by the way, also are great extenders for circuitry, just so you know, for those of you who are social and build coaches. Anything else?
Sorry, for the WhatsApp links that you sent in the beginning, so are those just like for us to communicate, or is there specific things we're doing with that?
No, it's for people to communicate. I'll post some things on, like when I have the camp update with links and stuff, I'll post that in WhatsApp as late as possible so that as many people can join as possible, and I don't have to do it again and again and again, because everybody, every time somebody new comes, they don't see the old stuff. So I will probably be posting, like I said, that camper update. I'll probably be posting that Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and that will have a lot more information in it for you. Again, that is going to sit outside the survey system or the database system. Yes, me.
Okay, so I think this is a more like personal question. So I was going on to like the spreadsheet of all like the campers and coaches in their breakout rooms. So for the AM, I remember, and I checked my email just recently that I got breakout room number 9 for the AM, but on the sheet it says 12. So I was wondering if there's
I
something
probably moved you for a reason and I didn't reflect the change yet. So just be patient with I'm looking, where are you now? PM or AM?
Right now I'm on AM right now. Yeah.
And I've got you as anything else. Cool. Then I will see all of you on Monday at 12:30 or 1:30. For those of you, I mean, we usually have, the speakers are quite impressive. Amy Pooler is not going to be able to do Monday, so I'm not sure which speaker we're going to have on Monday, but it's probably it. I don't know if we'll see if Shoko will move over to Monday, and Amy unfortunately can't do it until Thursday. So, and she's the one that talks about neuroscience, which is actually quite an interesting discussion. The campers like that a lot. All of the speakers are really excellent speakers, and they really keep the girls engaged the whole time. So don't miss out if you haven't heard them yet. Okay. Anything else? Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll check yours out, me, and I'll send you a note on it. Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
See you next week.
Dr. Mimi, I had a little tiny question.
Hi, Divya.
So basically for the camp countdown form, when you sent it out, I like automatically filled it out, but I got like an email from the system saying I didn't fill it out. And so I filled it out again today.
Let me look and see what's going on. Sorry about the dogs. I don't know what they're doing. He's telling
Yeah,
the
I
story
had a
out.
similar issue, but mine actually changed my breakout room. So I filled it out the first time, then it changed my morning breakout room.
Yeah, I did shift a couple people around on their breakout room. So let's see. Countdown 3, you're good. Probably what happens, so there's 2 mechanisms that I use to communicate when things are open or not open. One of them is a notification, and the other one is an automatic survey invitation. The automatic survey invitation will continue to be sent until you complete it, or whatever, however I set up my logic. This has to be completed. When it's completed, then that will stop. Unfortunately, some of the notifications are just send 3 notifications, and it doesn't trigger off of whether you completed it or not. So it's a that is not my favorite way of doing it, but that was probably what happened with that one. I'll have to go back and look at it, but you're good.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I filled it out twice now.
Yeah, well, you're good. So right now you're green, so you can ignore it. Just ignore it. You know you filled it out, and ignore it. It doesn't, all it does, it sends me a message that maybe it was done. Did you have the same issue, Jocelyn?
Yeah, but mine changed breakout room. So I was originally in 26 and now I'm in 18. So should I go to 18?
Yes, go to 18 because we stop at 25. So we had to go from 29 rooms down to 25 rooms. And so anybody that was above 25 got moved automatically. So you